Hello there. Hey, so this is a video I thought I'd never make in my entire life. Blizzard have been bought out, Activision Blizzard have been bought out by Microsoft for $70 billion. Yep, and we're going to talk about that. What's that mean for World of Warcraft? What's the future of World of Warcraft look like? What is going on with this deal? Is Bobby Kotick gone? Yeah. Okay, so before we get into that, of course, I just want to shout out my Twitch, twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to see me stream World of Warcraft, patch 9.2 PTR, anything like that, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM every single day. Okay, so this is going to be kind of my unfiltered thoughts on what just happened over the last 24 hours. I was actually live when it happened. It was like 5 a.m. PST. I was live, obviously, in the UK, and yeah, what the actual frick. So, if you don't know, Microsoft, everything, bought Activision Blizzard King for $70 billion, which is, I think, the highest acquisition in entertainment history. I think the second highest, maybe, is Disney buying Fox, and I think that was $50 million. I think Disney bought Marvel for $4 billion. It's, I don't know. Am I saying billion or million? I don't know. Billion. Billion. Yes, a lot. It's a lot of money. It's a lot you can't even comprehend. And it looked like the Blizzard employees didn't know about it either, which is kind of messed up, honestly. But you got to kind of think maybe if it was like, you know, if you told the employees and told them not to say anything, someone might say something, then it will affect the stock price and rumor mills start and everything like that. But it was very, 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 very well kept. And it was honestly the most random thing that could have happened. And honestly, it's a golden parachute for Blizzard, Activision Blizzard, because this is hopefully going to be the start of something great. Going to be something amazing where they fix the culture of the company, they fix everything that's going wrong with it. And maybe that's copium. It's definitely copium. But hopefully that is the case. So this video specifically, we're going to talk about what this means for World of Warcraft over the next couple years, right? So as far as I'm aware, as of right now, the deal doesn't finalize until the fiscal year 2023, which I think is from apparently July this year to June 2023, and it's looking probably more like June 2023. So we've got a while until we actually see anything with this. Obviously, they can do bits and pieces now, maybe just to tease it or like, you know, hype it up or whatever, but as of right now, nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. It's still going to log into WoW or not log into WoW, and it's just going to be exactly the same as it was, right? Nothing is changing right now, and probably won't change for a good while. But it is super fun to speculate on what could be and what could potentially happen. I know one of the big things that could potentially happen, and this is one thing I did tweet about and thought about almost instantly, and I feel like everyone felt like that as well, is the thought of World of Warcraft coming to PC Game Pass. So if you don't know, there's 3 Game Passes right now that Microsoft provide. It's the Xbox Game Pass, the Unlimited one, or the Ultimate one I think it's called, and the PC one. The Ultimate one is the Xbox and the PC put together. So yeah, there is a PC Game Pass right now that you can purchase, and that gives you hundreds of different games. It's a subscription fee. I think they said they had 25 million subscribers on there, which is pretty nuts, and that would just give you a bunch of games. Now, I see a lot of people saying, oh no, they wouldn't put an MMO on Game Pass, where that's not strictly true, because they actually do have ESO, because they own Bethesda. Elder Scrolls Online is actually on Xbox Game Pass. It's not on the PC one, but it is on the Xbox one. So you can pay for Game Pass, you get ESO. ESO also has like an optional subscription as well inside of that, where you get, I think, like a crafting bag and some other bits and pieces. But that's not something that you do need to do. And that is potentially something that could happen with WoW, where they put it on Game Pass as like a kind of like Game Pass thing. But if you want extra things, potentially you could pay extra for that. Or, I mean, the more realistic thing is probably they're just going to leave it. They're probably going to leave it. I think it's a pretty decent cash cow as it is. Obviously, subscriber numbers are lower than, you know, they have been in the past, but I'll be honest, Blizzard are probably making more money right now than they did when Wrath of the Lich King was out, because of microtransactions, mounts, 6-month subs, everything like that, right? All of that special kind of MTX stuff is probably making them more money than they did when they had 12 million subs back in Wrath. That's just a napkin theory, though. You're gonna have to let me know on that one. So yeah, PC Game Pass World of Warcraft is definitely a potential thing that could happen, and honestly, I hope it does, because you get a lot more bang for your buck with PC Game Pass. Obviously, it's cheaper than the WoW sub first, and then you get all of those other games as well as World of Warcraft, and it will also bring a brand new audience to WoW, which is great, right? That's what you want, right? A bunch of new players to play with, a bunch of new people to show the game, a lot more kind of exposure for the game, and I think that's at the end of the day pretty good. Speaking of exposure for the game, the other thing that instantly comes to people's mind is consoles. World of Warcraft for consoles. Yes, World of Warcraft for Xbox. I don't know, right? I am actually a firm believer, and maybe this is an unpopular opinion, I actually think that's a good thing, right? I think if WoW came to consoles, I think it'll do really good for the game. There's obviously a couple things you'd want to do is, number one, don't change the game entirely just to make it work on consoles and ruin the PC experience, or have it as a completely separate entity that has the controller support but way more built in than the PC, right? Because they did actually add controller support back in Shadowlands for like accessibility controllers, but it does work on like an Xbox and stuff like that. It's a little bit... It's not good. It's not, it's not there. But they do have console port and things like that, add-ons like that, so you can actually play WoW with a controller. Yeah, but I think if they were to do it, potentially, right, you're probably going to have to dumb down the game quite a bit. I don't know. It's an interesting thought, right, to have WoW on a console, and I think it's a pipe dream for a lot of people. As I said, I would love to be able to sit on my couch and play WoW and have a good time with that, right? And I know, obviously, I could get the keyboard and mouse and all that, but it's a little bit finicky, Playing controller just seems like a nice experience. I don't know how Final Fantasy and ESO feels on controller, actually. I've never actually tried those games on a controller. So let me know if you play Final Fantasy 14 or ESO on controller on Xbox or PlayStation. Let me know. Let me know if it's a good experience or not. I'm actually kind of curious on that one. So yeah, that's obviously kind of the rumor mill. Or not a rumor mill even. It's just like a wish list, right? Xbox and console WoW and obviously PC Game Pass WoW are two things. Obviously crossovers as well. Yeah, lots of potential crossovers there. People saying about, Halo and WoW and stuff like that. But here's the thing, right? And this is the hard truth. Blizzard Activision King have had Spyro and Crash in their arsenal for a long time now. And have you seen Crash or Spyro crossovers in World of Warcraft? No, you haven't. As much as I love that, dude. Crash, Spyro, it's one of my favorite games. Also, another little tidbit which I've seen around as well is funny that Crash and Spyro, who were the original mascots for PlayStation and Sony, are now Xbox, Microsoft. Yeah, so that's a fun little tidbit. So you can take that and tell people that. That's a fun one. So yeah, it's definitely interesting, and I think there's a lot of things are going to change. Another thing, hopefully, that's going to change is Bobby Kotick. When it first was announced, they said, "Oh, Bobby's going to continue as CEO." Now there's more stuff coming out saying that he might actually be ousted or leave at the end of the agreement once it's done, and people will just report to Phil Spencer instead of Bobby Kotick. So get the hell out of here, Bobby Kotick, you prick. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Pretty crazy. News is still coming out, stuff's still coming out. It's very early days. It's been less than 24 hours since the acquisition, and yeah, it's gonna get crazy in here. And hopefully this is the golden parachute that World of Warcraft and Blizzard need to propel it into the future. And that's copium, but I'm here for it, and I hope you are too. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on the acquisition. If this is a good thing, this is a bad thing. What do you think is actually gonna happen? Is something gonna happen? Is nothing gonna happen? Let me know. I'd love to know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. That'd be very much appreciated. And of course, before I go, I'd like to give a massive shout out to my amazing patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs. You guys are awesome. And if you'd like to support the channel in any of those ways, links are down below. So leave a like on this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. That'd be very much appreciated. And of course, I have a partner Discord channel with over 3,000 members, and I am now streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to check me out streaming World of Warcraft, patch 9.2 PTR, anything like that, any other MMO content, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM every single day. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.